Okay, we know the routine. Gotta get the numbers right. Yes,
Yes.
get the right.
We got four people on.
We
There we
oh
go.
a big jump. That was beautiful. Right on time. Right on time.
I was sad. Like, nobody want to talk to us today.
Greetings, peace and blessings. We are the Mohammeds, the residential tourists, 85 to Africa, living in the after. And welcome once again. As always, we are grateful. It's a privilege to be able to come before you and share our experience as we are journeying through life here on the continent. So before I move any further, please do an audio check. Let's do an audio check. Let us know, please, if I am
Can
not.
you hear us?
Yeah, let us know, please. I'm trying to see. I think we're good because I think otherwise someone would have said something at this
Kenneth
moment.
gave us a thumb up.
Okay,
Tasha said you're crispy.
crispy. It's chilly out.
See, we're doing this without a mic again, so maybe we don't need a mic.
Yeah, we're not miking it. We don't want a chance. We don't understand. I'm still technologically impaired. Is that right? Am I saying that right?
I mean, that,
So we're here once again. As always, we're grateful. We thank you, our subscribers and viewers, for your subscription and your viewership. Thank you for tuning in. For those who are on the other part of the globe, it's early morning. Thank you for spending your morning with us. For those who are on this side, thank you and good evening to you. We appreciate you. Our members, we're grateful. We thank you. And
and
as
we're excited.
and we're excited as always. We're
We're
excited.
excited,
Sometimes one more than the other. I think this week she's real giddy.
man. Let me tell you, my daughter just told me, said, "Mom, your face is filling back out." Lord have mercy. I said, "Man, Kenya got the food. I eat very well here. I can't wait to get to this new place where I can work out at the gym again because Kenya has everything."
So well, not that this is what it's for, but it's a good thing that Ramadan is approaching, so that may be of some help. But that's
For
not the
him, I
intended
can't
purpose.
fast. So for
Yeah,
him,
you can.
I'll try to be. I'll try no sweets. No sweets is Ramadan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking. I'm like my face is getting a little fuller, and I ain't mad because I was starving for 2.5 years. Now I'm eating like eating.
So
So,
so I'm seeing here we got our beloved who's first up. It seems like Tabat sister Natasha who said she's gonna hit that like button right away. So she set it off already.
Kenneth Frederick said hi. Gullah Jack said salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Liz says habari.
Habari, Mzuri sana.
Mm.
I don't know if I responded correctly.
Sound good to me. Maxwell said vippy.
Vippy, Vippy. I've seen that. I've seen that, but I'm not.
I think you're supposed to say it with a high pitch. Vippy.
I don't think that's right.
I think it is. Um, Echo Bella said sounds good. Sister Cheryl is on.
Sister Cheryl, greetings to you.
Liz said she's coming in August.
Sister
All right.
Liz, we'll hope to be here to receive you for sure.
JG said Ramadan Mubarak.
Yes, Ramadan Kareem.
And one day said Salama.
Wa alaikum salam.
And when you speak in the Arabic or African language, you have to have a deep, sultry voice with it.
I don't think that's
Salama.
right. I don't think that's right.
Supposed to. Makes it sound more authentic.
Okay.
Salama.
She's
Except for the word VP.
So Vippy is like saying,
VP is like
"What's
saying
up?"
something.
Okay.
VP. See, I told you.
No, we don't say
I
"What's up"
told you.
like that.
Y'all be like, "What's up?"
That's
I
good.
told you.
Thanks for that crash course there. So that's easy to remember. We can remember that one. Vippy, Vippy. All
So
right.
let's recap for this week. This week has been busy. It started off kind of ugly for me. I was going through it. And then within matter of hours, oh, the Hebrew Shemite collectives.
Yes, salam, brother. Ron Banks. Oh, my brother. Peace and blessings.
And So it was busy, busy, busy with the relocation services this week. And because of doing or working the relocation services this week, it made our week very interesting. Met some interesting people. We found some really, really thorough, they call it fundy here, but I'll say contractors or
No.
helpers. I don't know what you want to call it. But we found some really good Rolanda Hayes. I'd say Nairobi. No, but Mombasa was pretty exciting in Christmas.
Well, you just said you were in the middle of a sentence.
But anyway, yeah, let me start reading. Normally I'm reading the comments and he's talking. But yeah, so
I don't think that's true. But okay.
so we had a very good, interesting week. And I found our clients, their new home. I'm going to show it. Oh man, I wish should have had that on there. I forgot all about. That's how busy this week was. My mind was to post a new apartment that we found for these clients. Amazing, amazing. And the part that is mind blowing, when I'm talking about the cost of rent here in Nairobi for the places that we're finding for our relocation services. I remember paying this price in 1999 when I first came to Atlanta. That's the last time I seen prices like this. So they have like 1999 to 2000 prices to what we used to pay for in the States. So it's like, I keep walking around like, man, it's mind blowing. So I'm so excited because, and I'm not talking about basic apartments.
No, these are luxury. Well,
they are luxury apartments
to a degree, but modern, very modern.
Listen,
very modern.
These are luxury apartments. These apartments are mind blowing. I can't wait to show y'all. I cannot wait to show y'all. So of course we loved Mombasa. Mombasa was our healing place. It was beautiful and serene every single day, but it was making me melt.
Yeah, that part hot.
It literally was making us melt. So we are now in Nairobi. You know, we're still staying in an interim place right now, but this week we will be moving into our new place. Yeah, our brand new apartment is brand new. And the funny thing is, for like my granddaughter, she's like, Jada, you're too old to be living in an apartment. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean I'm too old to be living in an apartment? She's always been in houses, all in Atlanta, even in Rwanda. I'm geeked out and super excited to be able to live in an apartment, paying a quarter of the rent that we've paid pretty much your whole entire life, child, with amazing amenities, heated pool, what? Gyms, waterfalls in the pools, heat. There's heat in the apartment. I didn't even know that existed here. Heat in the apartment. I am so geeked out about this apartment. I can't even contain myself. I can't even sleep. I think about it every single day. Like,
we're humbly grateful. It's a blessing. And we're looking forward to it for sure. We're excited, as you can tell.
Well, see, this the thing, you know, as a nomadic spirit, for me to be at this point in my life, and I'm like, I just want to nest. I want to find somewhere that we can say is home before we start traveling. And when I tell you, I can't find anything to make me say Kenya is not home. I can't find anything. He might.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Listen,
and I'm the one that's hard to please.
So a good segue, because since being here in Nairobi, I'm kind of it's almost kind of scary because I was almost giving up the ghost. I almost gave up the ghost.
I guess he was gonna leave me
several times. Several times.
I wasn't going nowhere.
So being here in Nairobi, it's almost, I'm gonna tell you, it's short and sweet. It's like being on the continent, coming to Africa for the first time. It's like I hadn't even been here yet.
Right.
It's how fresh my energy, my spirit is having been here in Nairobi. My clarity is a lot clearer. You know, my creativeness, my creative juices, all of that. I mean, it's really, really, really been good for me being here in Nairobi. And So far, I think I think I ride out on it. I don't think I can. I don't need to look back. Really and true. I don't need to look back. So it's been good.
I think it's
I
raining.
think we got some rain, but it's okay. Got some rain. It's okay.
We're under
An awning.
but we'll see when we start, electrocuted or something.
No, it's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna- So I'm gonna let me say this real quick. Here's my excitement. Let me tell you my excitement for this week. She hates it. She hates this, but I gotta share it, family. All right, this hat here, right?
Mm, mm, mm.
It's old trusty. I'm telling you, I've had this for as long as we've been married, I believe.
You got it. You said 10
Even
years
more.
prior to that.
Even longer than that.
I hate this.
Listen,
And he looks really cute in it, but the hat is then faded out.
Hey,
This is
brothers.
all tore up. It's gone.
Brothers understand. You understand. You
Brothers,
understand?
tell him put a hat on.
Listen, they've seen me with the hat.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put it on because
it's going all around the edges.
So listen, here's the excitement, right? Because this has been through it. When I say it's been through it, I've lost it several times. Every single time I lose it, it's boomerang. This is the new.
That's what I said. That's the boomerang hat.
Every single time it comes back. So this week or however, had my hat, had it on. We went out as a family. We were hanging out with whatever, and we had some belongings, and so picked up the belongings, but I forgot my boomerang. So
where were we at?
we were at Sarit Center.
Oh my God. That was last week.
That was last week. So this week, we didn't plan it. I really just chalked it up. I said, you know what? It's over for this hat. I'm in Africa now, so I don't think I'm not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna get it back. Anyway, long story short, her and I end up going back to Sarit just on a hum. And I said, let me just ask and see. I promise you, I was not expecting them to say what they said. I said, hey man, I was here last week and I left my hat. He said, hey, yes, we have it. It's right over here.
No.
So,
oh my God,
my good friend is back. That's my excitement.
Put the raggedy hat on so the brothers could tell you.
Oh man, they know this is it. Anyway,
I mean,
let's continue.
This hat has been stolen. He found the person that stole it and said, "Yo, man, that's
my hat, man."
And they literally gave it back to him. This hat has been.
It's meant to be. It's one of those things that's meant to be.
I
brought it all the way over here to Africa to be with me. And we're together, and we're together forever.
But subconsciously, you don't want it because you keep losing it.
No. Anyway, let's go.
Good God. I don't even know what to say now. Talked about the stupid hat. They had your hat. Yeah, they had his hat. They just kept it and lost in pounds. They knew this crazy dude was going to come back for it.
Fred said for sure. Come on now. Now you're talking.
Roland said, I find no fault in this man or the hat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do y'all see the hat? Look at that rim of the hat, people.
Hey, listen.
Oh my God.
She don't understand. But it's okay.
We were looking at new hats, right?
Something in my spirit said, don't get a new hat.
Whatever.
I said, don't do it. Let's just hold that off and let's just.
Last year, we brought him 2 or 3 new hats that look exactly like that, different colors. They're thrown in the closet.
So listen,
it's fresh and creased.
It's like Linus, that blanket. You gotta keep
exactly. Exactly.
This is
Black Eye View said, retire the hat, my brother.
Sorry, my friend.
Retire the hat.
I'm sorry, sir or ma'am.
That hat is over 20-something years.
Hey.
Oh my God.
So
now,
anyway,
if I wore something with something ripped up like that, baby, you can't go outside like that.
It's different. It's different.
Oh, my God.
All right. So
Mama Cheryl said, let him keep the freaking hat.
Yeah,
whatever.
Sister Cheryl, thank you. Sister Cheryl, thank you.
I don't forgot what we was talking about. So anyway,
the excitement.
And that's a testament to the quality and the integrity of some people here. They don't know that.
That's the moral of the story.
Or the hat was so tore up they didn't want to take it home. He was like, I don't want that. He didn't want that hat.
Excuse me. They ain't know how to rock it. That's all.
Liz,
this is a special hat. Go ahead.
Liz, you can hit me up. Drop it right now. I'm hired. I still work for you all the way until August. Okay, so that hat is yeah. Seeing America through the eyes of an African. So what do you see? Okay, thank you.
All right, so here we
Look,
go.
it took a Kenyan to say, get back to it.
It's all
Get back
right.
to
Hey,
it.
listen, you gotta crawl before you walk. Let's do
Right.
it.
So what happened was I'm doing the relocation services, and I'm meeting with different realtors and different lawyers that handle the apartments and stuff like that, making sure everything is tight and done correctly. So the other day we were meeting with a lawyer for our unit, and they're looking at us kind of weird, like, but why you want to move here? You from the greatest country in the world.
They didn't exactly say those words. However,
No, that's what my dude said.
oh, he said that.
Mhm.
I didn't hear him say that.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
my
go
little
ahead.
Roser, he said that. He said, "Y'all the greatest country in the world, and why would you want to move here?" And so I'm talking to him, and I'm telling him about how much I love Nairobi, and how this place has everything, and the energy is so exciting, and blah blah blah. And she's looking at me confused, and she said, "But why? We want to go. Look, we have a special guest today, y'all. So, but we're gonna bring him on in a little bit. And when I tell you, y'all, this dude is hilarious.
He's our brother.
We got a disclaimer. You don't know what's gonna come out his mouth.
No, he's
You don't know what he gonna say. 'Cause we rehearse nothing.
you know it's authentic,
But he's a real one.
it's genuine. It's gonna reach you right where it needs to reach.
Right.
So that's the beauty of it.
But so when we started, she's like, "Why? Why would you want to come to Africa, or why would you want to come to Nairobi?" They're confused, right? And I'm like, I'm confused. Like, why wouldn't we? And so I'm talking to him, and I'm telling him how amazing this place is. And I said to her, I said, listen, don't let nobody ever say that you're a third world country. When y'all not missing nothing. That still didn't register until she said, but why? And at this point, it's 3 of them in the room. But then they went and got 2 more so we could tell the story again. And I was like, oh, it hit us. We've been going about this mission all wrong. And some of you have said that to us. Some of you have said, well, maybe it's not important for them to know where we come from, or our history. Maybe our history isn't important, even though it is to us. But we're trying to make them understand our history. And maybe that isn't important. Maybe what's important is our reality today. Why would we want to move to Africa today? Now, for some people, it's about that soul tie. It's about that finding that lineage. It's about that, looking for the bloodline, and finding our ancestors and so forth. And especially for older people, a couple of our consultations this week, that's why they're coming. That's what they're looking for. But for other people, especially those that are like, let's just say 55 and younger, everyone's not looking for that right now. We're looking for peace, and they didn't understand that while we said that. So maybe we're learning that the goal or the mission isn't to teach you about how we got to America. Maybe the goal is to teach you what we're going through in America and why we want to move to Africa.
So it was interesting that it was almost like an epiphany, right? As we were disclosing our reason and our experience being from America and living in America, we didn't realize how, excuse me, this goes to seeing, through the African eyes of African, because this is what dawned on us. These individuals, I can't speak for all, but it just seems to be, generally speaking, that what it is that they, I guess, see the most of, I'll put it that way, is not what we experience in America.
Right.
As whether Black American, white, whomever, whatever, that's not what they are privy to. In fact, when we were explaining some detailed things, she said to us, she said, so wait, are you telling me that's not just TV?
Yeah.
She thought that these TV programs that
they were looking
that doing things about murdering and kidnapping and sex trafficking and drug abuse, she thought that was fiction.
Yeah, she thought that was just something
TV.
that happens on TV.
And not that it was a reality that we experience and live in living in America. And so I had to really, me personally, I had to really kind of, it was very humiliating for me, right? Because, like my wife said, my thinking was trying to impose, really, not intentionally, but that's what I was really doing, imposing, you know, my hurt, my pain onto my African family. Like, listen, you need to know my pain, I hurt. This is why we're here. But that's like anything else. It's like, okay, so if I'm hurt, I have a past experience of being hurt, have some pain. You do too. So it's like, what makes mine different or better than yours?
Right.
So it's like it's not fair. It's really not fair. So it gave me an opportunity really to really understand and see, like, wait a minute. Okay, so they're not looking at it from our vantage point, and it's wrong for us to think that they should. And we were not looking at it from their vantage point. And so I mean, it really, really opened up a lot
Yeah.
for us in just that brief moment.
And think about for the young guy, because we had a young fellow with us, he's 22. What he sees is the rap videos, the basketball, the sports, how they, the bling bling. That's all he knew of. So when we were sharing our story, and we're going to share it with you after we show you this clip, we were sharing our story. The sister, see the mosquito, and you just gonna pat him down. You gotta kill that sucker. Gotta kill him dead.
She's a gangster.
The sister had tears in her eyes. And the guy that was with me on this side, he was like the whole energy of what we were sharing with them took over. But first, because I know most of us have seen this video, but we do have a lot of beautiful Africans that come on. And we want to just share one of our musicians, what they said, how their experience is in America.
Musical artists who very artistically, those of us who know who he is, and even those like Kenya fans probably know who he is as well. But my wife thought it would be good to show this as he, in a very creative way, musically and visually by video, kind of show kind of the experience, I guess, in America. So we'll start there and then we'll move forward. So
Okay.
here we go.
Look at that.
Okay, so pretty graphic, I know, but it's very brilliant. I'm sure those from the States are very familiar with this particular artist and that particular song and even video. And I mean, you would really have to. Donald Glover is the name, Childish Gambino, aka Childish Gambino. The song "This Is America." So if you pay close attention, and I don't want to science it up, but if you pay close attention to the video, along with also the words, it's really indicative of what it is that we are trying to present today, right? So you're seeing there was two different views in that video. You saw in the forefront, you saw a lot of dancing and seemed like a good time, and you get fixed in on that. But if you take your eye off of what is right in front of you and you see what's going on around them dancing, you see total chaos. You see uh, protesting, you see looting, you see police brutality, you even see the pale horse, which is the Revelations. You see all of these things that are going on and existing, and that is pretty much that's America, because the presentation is that it's beautiful, and the country itself is beautiful, but the goings on in it, there's a lot that more to meet the eye, and so this is what we came up against, where we as Americans, when we're speaking with our African brothers, Kenyan brothers and sisters, excuse me, about being from America and living in America, and realizing that all that they saw and they see is what in the video in the forefront, the glamour, even the words you were saying, I'm so pretty, and the focus of superficialities, but there's real life going on, there's real survival going on, and it's always in the background, and you don't get a chance to see or experience that. And very, the the church choir. Now you think a church is very sacred. It's a sanctuary, sacred. You would think that's the last place that something would happen that would be of great harm or anything. That's a refuge. That's a retreat. The black church has been our salvation.
That's supposed to be the
That's
hospital
exactly.
for
It's
your soul.
everything. It's I mean everything for us as black people came out of politics, sociality, socialism, not socialism, but social. All of everything you can think of that exists in the society to help us to be a strong society. It was so in that particular point that what happened in America for my African family who are not aware of, because I know you know about George Floyd, I know you know about some of the other things, but there's so many other different occurrences and incidences that are just you can't even fathom. And one of them being is that a man, a white boy, man walks into a church
Start shooting people.
and he feigns as if he wants to come pray. They welcome him. This is a black church. They welcome him into the church to pray.
Call him brother.
Call him. I mean, open arms, and he just kills them. He shoots them, like he just pulls out his gun and he shoots them. And I think interestingly enough, I think our brother he told me an interesting story. The brother we're going to have on, I don't know if he's going to speak to it, but he has an interesting story about that particular incident in particular. So we thought this would be a good segue because we have to be able to see, as we always said, and we say, see one another more clearly and see the realities between two of us so that we can have a new reality between us as we are journeying and trying to just evolve and continue to grow and develop. So
And so you think about it, even on the song, the things that is for me that stood out with This Is America, main part of the song, make your money, make your money, make your money, make your money.
That'd be good.
But while you're making your money, you really being a slave to that money. Um, most usually, if you're working, you're not working for us. You're working for the oppressor, and you're only getting paid a small fraction of your work. But you working from sun up to sundown. Still, make your money, make your money. You go to that job, and half the time they don't even know your name. You're just that seat. You're that seat. You say you leave, and they're like, bye. We'll put someone else in that seat. Your value is what you can do for that company. Make your money. And so there's no connection. Someone can get mad and come right in. They come into a post office. They trying to retire, blow up the post office. We speak about police brutality all the time, which is that is for some it doesn't seem like it's a major thing. They say, oh, that only represent maybe 10% of the deaths in the country. Well, 10% in the deaths per state, if not more, is by the hands of those that's supposed to serve and protect you.
And it's not new. Like this has been going on even before we were born. This whole police brutality thing. But go ahead.
Yeah. So but it's only because now there's social media.
Right.
Now there's camera phones that is being recorded and people are able to speak about it and show you the actual facts on it. It seems brand new, but it's not brand new. It's not brand new. So what we had discovered that many people that come over, many people that come over, and the first thing they talk about is they just needed to get away from the insanity. They're looking for peace. They don't even realize once they get away from there that they have America PTSD. And that's a real thing. It's a real thing. Because let me tell you, while we were here, what was it about? We were here and someone, I forgot what company, was looking for me. Now I'm already in Africa for 2 years. Someone was looking for me for a bill that was years ago. I don't even remember what it was, but they had sent a order for court for us to go to court, and the police came to my daughter's house, which is my old house. But my police came to my daughter's house with serving a warrant. Now I'm triggered. I already shared the story about them and the crazy stuff from before. So I'm over here on the continent. I'm triggered. Well, that's why I ain't never going back to the States. This is crazy. So I reach out to the company and they were like, oh, no, that was taken care of. Let me, you're out the country. Let me go and retract that. And I'm like, so at the drop of a dime, you could come pick me up pick somebody up because of a bill and take them to jail. Are you serious? That's unheard of. And it's insanity. And it's triggering because you don't even understand how it feels to sit somewhere and you have no rights, no say of what you can do, sleep, eat, anything. And for them to just say this to the side, I'm gonna throw you in jail. And it happens to people all the time. There's so many Black people, boys and the girls, females and males, that are sitting in jail cell because they just felt like it. And one time, my daughter dad, um, he called me. They just picked him up one day. He was going to his car. They picked him up and locked him up for a week because he looked like someone that had robbed a store a couple blocks away in Camden, and let him go. They didn't pay for anything. He almost lost his job. He all kinds of crap, mistaken identity. And it's like, oh well, you just deal with it. There ain't nothing you can do about it. And locked him up for like 2 weeks. What? And he was like 24 years, 22, 23 years old. He was a young man. And you just locked him up for 2 weeks and didn't care. Didn't care. This is the kind of traumatic experiences that you go through in the doggone States. So
So this is I'm so happy that I'm glad that we are able to present this because it's a because I'm looking at the comments, as you know, I'm posting the comments and the responses to various comments, and it just proves how important it is to have this type of deliberate dialogue
mhm,
because not everyone, but you can still see that between our African family and we as Black Americans here in Africa or not in Africa are on opposite pages in many occurrences, many instances, but it's a necessary thing. It's a necessary thing. And again, it's not to, as my good friend Jacqueline was saying, it's not to continue to bash or anything like that, but it's something that needs to be presented. It has to, because otherwise you won't, for one, you won't know. And I know we've said it before, where with individuals when we were in Rwanda, this is told to us directly by Rwandese that they've known people and they themselves have gone to America and have actually seen the realities of what it is that we're sharing. But when they come back, though, when they come back to their country, they don't speak of it. And I ask, well, why don't you speak of it? And they say they don't speak of it because they don't want to give a perception that they fail, because the general or the overall perception is America is really not what it is made up to be, but it's not easy to convince, or to not even convince, but just to really share that reality, because there's a hope. I remember, last thing I'm saying, we're going to get our brother. I was on the tuk tuk and a brother, and he was like, "You from America?" I said, "Yes." And he was like, literally, this brother, the way he spoke, the energy, his words was like, America is the greatest place on earth. He was like, this is like, he said, it's the next thing close to heaven. He's never been there though. He's never been.
but all he sees is with glamour, glamour.
Exactly. And he's like, yeah, he was going, and I had to really not, you know, discourage him or anything like that. But I had to, based on his questioning, I had to be honest with him and share with him. And he was baffled. He was confused. He didn't understand. He didn't really, he didn't understand. I didn't even deal with all of the horrors of Africa. I'm just dealing strictly on the levels of opportunity and the lack of equality of opportunity and the cost of living and how challenging it is just to survive there financially, economically. Didn't have to go any further than that. And he was very baffled and very confused. And so these things are important. And it's for us, having the experience that we had in talking with our brothers and sisters the other day, it really, for me, it allowed me to draw closer because I was able to see where I was at fault in my thinking, and I contributed to the wedge that was there. But it also further confirms the fact that we have to be able to we have to be straight up with, we have to be real. We have to be, you know, we have to confront this thing. We have to talk about it. We have to have dialogue about it, and that's just like with anything else,
But
whether it's just dealing with us or any other situation. There's two people on the opposite of the page. Go ahead.
the Kisipo Shishidi, I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jack your name up. But he said, simple question: when is the America bashing ever going to end?
That's what I was just addressing.
These two people have been going on and on about this. So I don't know. Maybe you didn't read the description of our channel. We're from America. We're Black people. We're diasporas. We are encouraging other people to find their freedom, their why. And of course, we're going to speak about our experiences because it creates the relatability and it connects us to the locals in Africa. Okay, we don't have to learn about how we got over there, but you want to know, why do we want to come? Why are we here? That's what we're talking about. It ain't about bashing America. That's where we from. That's our home. We want to talk about our home. We can. We can. And it's easy to just go to a different channel because that's what our channel is about. Helping our people find their peace and whatever that means. You don't understand where we come from. You don't understand what kind of trauma our people are experiencing. So when we're trying to get here and we're coming here, you can know these people are coming home. Why? So I'm trying to be really politically correct and sweet with it, but that's why.
And I think, and that's good, babe. That's true.
I did good.
You did.
I
You
didn't.
always
I
do.
didn't even cuss. I didn't cuss.
That's good, but it's okay. This is what we have to do, And I think that what we impressed on the individuals we were talking with, because as we were not just talking about our experience in America, we're talking about the excitability of being in Nairobi, being in Africa, and they had the most puzzled look on their faces, like almost like this is a Nairobi or this is an Africa that they don't know. But we're sharing with them what our experience is and the joy based on the beauty of Nairobi and Kenya to them, and they're seeing it seemingly like for the first time or with a fresh set of eyes. Like, and we're trying to say, listen, my wife even said it to them. Listen, they were like, you don't really have to go nowhere. You don't have to go to America or Europe. We're here. We're like, hey, this is crazy because it's like I feel like I'm in Atlanta.
Man,
The vibe.
it's so much to see,
There's so
so
much
much
to
to do.
see, so many places
Every
to
kind of people
go.
is here. It's a freaking melting pot.
You get all of that without the extra, without
Right.
all the extra. I could be me,
Yep.
and I can learn even more. I can learn the culture that I didn't have.
Yeah.
I can learn a language, all of that beautiful stuff, right? And
Hmm.
so it's a necessity, for us to have this. So we want to talk to our brother, let our
Yeah.
brother come on.
Yeah.
And we didn't
Cause
do a test yet, so hopefully we can get him in.
right. While you're doing that, I'm going to read. The brother.
Now I'm gonna bring you right on.
No, while you're bringing on our guest. See, you are in Atlanta and you're from the continent, so you don't really see what we've been through. And you're in the best, to me, you're in the best state in the US. So you're seeing all the beautiful yumminess that the US have to offer. But the history doesn't follow you. You're not born in that country. But as a Black person, I'm sure if you really think about it, you can relate to what we're saying. You've had some experiences. Most of my experiences happened before I came to Atlanta. I didn't even know that there was racial anything going on in Atlanta. But as a young girl, and then I'm gonna let the brother come on, as a young girl, 6 years old on a swing set, waiting for my uncle to pick me up from school one day, and he's late, and he's in high school, I think, and I'm in the first grade or maybe kindergarten, and I'm sitting there on a swing by myself because he's late, and these three big white high school wrestlers from the wrestling team came up, said, "Hey, nigga, uh, ninja." I don't know if
Too
they
late,
go.
you said it.
Are they gonna flag us? I don't know. And grabbed me off the swing. One held, I don't know, one held me by my arms, and another one punched me dead in my stomach, and I fell straight to the ground.
So
Couldn't breathe.
now you're a young, you're
I'm
like,
6 years
and
old.
they're like in what,
They're in high school.
high school?
High school. They had on wrestling uniforms. I remember it like I think about it probably every 3 to 4 days because I wish I could see them now. I really do. And punched me in the stomach and called me the N word and laughed and kept walking. But can you imagine what else they could have done at 6 years old? And I'm the only one on the playground waiting for my uncle. And because my uncle was so whitewashed, worshipped his uncles, he got mad at me when I told him and yanked me up and just dragged me home like I did it. I'm 6. This is the kind of trauma. And for me to still remember this as a grown adult and continue to talk about this as a grown adult shows you the impact. This laid my foundation for this mission, I guess, because I have not forgot it. And I'm just waiting for the opportunity for it to resurface itself.
We still looking for them dudes.
Or their cousins, their uncle. I'm really waiting for that opportunity at 49 to let out what I wanted to do at 6. So we have a guest today, and many of you, many of you might remember him. He was our first client here in Kenya, in Mombasa, and I shared a little bit with you guys about his story. Not too much. I'd rather him do it himself, but his main request, he didn't care where we go, what we do, how to make it look, or he didn't care none of that. His request was his wife wanted to get out of America and find peace. So my mission was to try to find him the most peaceful, serene place possible. And but we don't want to necessarily talk about his house. I want to talk about what it felt like to come and bring your family to your peace. So, everybody, let's welcome our new friend, our new expat to the continent of or to the country of Kenya,
Shit. What's
There
up,
he
man?
is.
Andre.
Big love.
And I
Can y'all
can't
hear
call
me?
him Dre because my own flesh and blood brother name is Dre, so I keep stuttering over this name. Brother
Can y'all hear
Andre,
me?
can you
Can you,
hear us?
yeah, let's see. Let's get a mic. Can we hear you? Let's make sure we can hear you.
Let's see what's that.
Can't hear
I
you.
think we out here. We
There we
not
go.
out here?
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing? Big love. I really want to thank the residential tourists for all they done for me and me and my family. It was everything. Before I get started, Mr. BKC EFO, how you doing? Big love to your experiences living in Atlanta for 30 years. But I grew up in South Georgia. I'm from the home of racist rednecks and Confederate flags. I'm gonna get you for real. You know what I mean? So don't tell me how to talk about my mistreated godparent. You hear me? We got sent there 400 years. My blood comes from Sierra Leone and Burkina Faso. So yeah, I'm not a docile kingdom that will sit up here and be like, well, okay, it's okay. Nah, my family fought through that shit. So when you come on here telling us when we gonna stop American bashing, you need to tell Pulley time to catch up. If this your pitch, they missing you over here, brother, and you probably ain't got a wife. But that's all I want to say to that, because I don't need you to be out here dragging us when we trying to speak our truths out here. And it's so many times where our continental African brothers are still and try to step in front of the white people when we go to bash their ass across the head. And I'm sorry, I'm not a residential nothing. I am really ratchet. I am him. You hear me? So don't kind of bother me, and don't never come with that condescending simple question. That's very condescending. I got a simple question on why our government can't work. Anyway, but big love. I enjoy Kenya, like the black privileges that come with it. It's a beautiful place. My post-traumatic American stress is real. When you hear a door slam and you reach for a gun and realize I'm naked. For the first time in my life, I was naked, man. And I'm not capping. I went to college. I'm not retarded. You know what I mean? I didn't want to go to college. I completed college. I did a stint in the military. It was great. I got 4 children. I'm a loving father. But for real, Mr. African dude, bro, don't do us like that, man. Don't do that, man. Please don't come on our show. Not our show, because it ain't even mine. Don't come out here doing that, man. Because there's so many times when you got them retarded ass little boys in America begging for reparations, and the African dude say, I don't think they need it. You didn't suffer like my family did. You was on a colonial cloud on this continent. We was in a closet with Uncle Sam getting raped, pillaged, beat, and everything while your brothers was running over there to the queen. Like, for real, Uncle Sam didn't treat us good, man. We actually violent. You hear me? And I realized that being in Kenya, I'm very violent. But I thank you for Kenya easing that, man, because Kenya give me something to actually go to and hold on to. It give me peace. And that's something I never had. So don't you ask me why I bash my fucking mama. I love America with all my heart. I got a purple heart for that bitch. I love her, but she don't treat me right. So, salam alaikum, all my people. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know I'm sorry, but it's real. It's so real, man. I ain't like that, man. My blood been boiling here in the back. Like, man, why you do that, bro? Like, why you do that? And it's so many times. You really put me in the mind of these tuk-tuk drivers. See, I'm gonna bash your country. You put me in the mind of these tuk-tuk drivers over here that really try to charge you too much. I ain't scared. I'm sorry if I got y'all canceled by the Kenyans, but fuck them. They'll be all right. I ain't lying. We here for them, and they don't realize it. But brother, get your mind right before you come on that asking crazy question. I ain't gonna do it, but anyway, let me be quiet, y'all. They got me hot. I'm sorry. I was hot. You know I come up under the Geechee Army,
So
man.
good.
Minister Farrakhan,
Hey, listen,
Minister
you
Farrakhan,
already
my
gave them
leader.
the disclaimer. They already
Look, I
knew.
come
And
under the
listen,
Geechee Army.
this
Minister
is
Farrakhan, my
this is
leader,
part of what is
man.
needed. This is authentic. It's authentic.
Yeah,
It's genuine.
yeah.
It's pure.
Praise God.
It's pure. It's no profane. It's no profane. There's no
Situation.
profanity to it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
real.
passion.
It's the passion.
That's
And this
passion.
is what it is that is, man, we're trying to impress upon everyone.
And the crazy thing is, saying that I lived in Atlanta 30 years, do you know that we gentrified Atlanta as Black people? You're living on our fruit. Don't do that, man. Don't do that to us, man. A lot of us trying to leave that shit to get peace, man. I graduated from Morris Brown College as well as Lamont here. We good, productive. Don't do us that, man. You make me. I don't even want to talk about my post-traumatic stress from leaving that. You see it. You see it. Like for real, bro. You see it, bro. You feel me? As they say, you see it, bro. You dig? Like for real. I love these Kenyan people though. I ain't lying. They slow as hell, but I love them. When I say slow, pulley. They move slow, not intellectually. These some of
Right.
the smartest people I ever met.
Right. And
Yeah,
and
I'm
and
sorry, y'all. I'm be
Bikish
quiet.
Sipo, he apologized. They apologize. I don't know if it's a he or a lady, but she apologized. They apologized. But that's the point. Like people don't understand. We come here because we have so much inside that it's not even normal. You can't even live
We coming to
normal.
subpar
Like you
countries.
said, you
Let's say
hear a
it for what it
gunshot.
is.
You hear
We're coming to
it was
subpar
what was that?
countries.
New Year's Eve here, and we hear pow 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 pow, and this is the first time that I'm not dropping down. What? Thinking it's a gunshot.
I was live at Fort Jesus, and they shot fireworks over there, and I like to lost my shit looking for my gun. We come into a subpar country to find peace, man. Come on, man. We ain't bashing your country. So don't talk about our mama. America is our motherland. This is our fatherland. We treat it like stepchildren here. You understand? So America is the one that's supposed to coddle us, give us benefit. And she stole me from Sierra Leone on the mama side, and she stole me from my Burkina Faso from my daddy's side. And it took me almost 400 years to figure that out after DNA test come out. Miss Lady in Atlanta, whoever you are, get to know the people you're around. Get out of your little cushion African circles that we created for you at little 5 points, wherever you work at. That good job that maybe my person got knocked to the side because you can get paid a little less, like we do the people over here. Yeah, get out your little cushion spot, man. and understand that we're coming to a subpar place to find peace. Subpar place, and we seeing the beauty in it. Do you know what kind of trauma that got to be to pull a person out of a mansion into a man? I didn't even mean to come on here like that. I ain't like that. I ain't like that, Lamont. You know I don't like that. I'm a warrior, y'all. Forgive me. I don't like that.
So how are you feeling now that you've been on the continent just about almost a month now, I believe? Your children are here, your wife is here. Does she feel like she's at peace? Did she get what she asked of you and you asked of me to make happen for her?
I would honestly say that, let me reset real quick. I honestly say, Adela, I really appreciate everything that you and Lamont was able to do for us in the time, because I called you ready to go. There go my money, man. I'm throwing money at you. Let's do it. And not only, and this is me personally, I appreciate everything that has encompassed in that to create a world where I could sit in Kenya for a while. Like, I ain't complaining about Kenya. We ain't bashing Kenya. Kenya pay your bills so we can finish it. Don't do that. But anyway, it's a lot going on over here, and we really enjoying it. My wife feel real good. I feel like because she see me happy. When I wake up in the morning, I go on my little walk in the morning, man, and she said, "Hey, baby, I need this." Oh, don't worry about it, sweetheart. We'll get to it. Pull it tight. We'll make it happen. And I got into the vibe of what's going on, and I did really deal with the vibe of where I am. And being in Mombasa, it's hot. It's hot and two squirrels fucking in a wool sock. It is. I've never felt this type of heat before, but it's the beauty of I'm so sorry that slipped out so easy. It's real hot, guys, and I can't help but like enjoy the the ambience of Mombasa. Even when I go down to the city, I'm almost through conquering Nyali. I walk through all the hoods, y'all. I done walked all the way up to Nyali Beach and then realized it was 3 miles from where I live at. Like, for real. I walked back, I went to a Chinese place named Lee's off in a little place. It was dope. And, it's amazing that I come from one of the greatest countries on the planet just to find peace in a little corner pocket of Africa. You know what I mean? And that speaks to the peace that I used to see in Africans' face when they used to come in with their stoicism and just go to work, do their thing, go home. They know what we talking about, but I think colonialism has made it where they don't say nothing. I'm sorry. They tied our hands. I do not wish to be accepted by nobody. First off, I do not wish for an African to accept me for a Kenyan. I don't. Mimi Americani. Yeah, see no Kenya. You feel me? I'm not from Kenya. I love Kenya though. I rock with Kenya a long way. And if my children could get a citizenship, I encourage them to always stay here. Don't leave here and make this your home. Because no matter what you do, you're gonna be taxed, outfoxed, or outsacked in America, no matter how the system gonna do it for you. You know what I mean? So man, I'm so sorry that I read that comment before I got on the camera. And that's why I would slap you, man, or
Do you
lady,
feel
whoever you
safe?
are.
Do your
Don't you
family
ever
feel
talk to
safe
us
there
like
right
that.
now where you are?
Very safe, man. We went down to English Point, and my children, they got sleepy because they had just left the pool. And I said, hey, just walk home. And they walked home. My daughter got home. She said, Daddy, we made it home. That's something I would never do in America. Like even when I see the little dude now, I can't speak to everybody. I'm only dealing with my operative viewpoint, right? Even when a pretty woman walk by, I don't see Kenyan men gawking at them and over sexualizing them like I see at home. You dig? I got a beautiful wife and I got a beautiful daughter, so I'm always on alert. Like, hold on, and be looking at my baby. She ain't but 13. You know what I'm saying? I've not seen that. I've seen some of the most respectful people I've ever seen in my life, and that really speaks to our condition. So, lady, don't you be talking about us. We got a condition we live in. And if you don't notice and you don't acknowledge it, that ain't cool. That ain't cool because it's bad that
Brother
a
Andre,
lot of
can
us
you?
have to come all
Oh,
the
he's
way
talking.
over.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
Can you
I'm sorry.
just share one of the stories of living in America, that something that might have happened to you that made you say, it's time to go. I'm ready.
Man, honestly, Mother Emanuel. Mother Emanuel. So at the time I was working at the Boeing company and I got off work and I drove Uber on the side. Cause even if you're making $30 an hour, you need to make some extra money to make things go when you live in a beautiful place, honestly. And I always had a beautiful place for my family and children. Where I live at now is not too much different than where I lived at in America, honestly. I live in Nyala Beach here. I lived in Mount Pleasant there. And you know what I'm saying? Then we moved to Somerville as our family started growing. But hear what I mean. I was driving Uber. I was parked right there on Calhoun and Meeting Street. And we heard the shots. We didn't know it. It's normal. It was normal. Just to get home and be like, yo, that really happened. But what really made me wanted to leave is when that mama said, I forgive you. I said, man, we gotta stop, man. We gotta stop. We honestly gotta stop forgiving people for killing our children. These are our children. A lot of us care. You dig? And I don't know, maybe it's the Timney in me or the Bliss in me. I don't know, or just the Goodson Road in me because I'm from Camilla, Georgia. 5,282 people. Maybe. But the thing is, when that happened, and I decided I watched them go to court, and that happened, and then after that, before that, I started seeing all the crazy. It's like my mind was getting screwed up. Like even when the dude in Texas
I think that's his
Yeah, it might
Wi-Fi.
be. Uh, I don't know if he. I know he froze, but I don't know if he can still hear us though. Ah,
Can y'all hear us? Because if it's his, he can come back on.
yeah, he can.
Let me see.
Brother Dre.
Natasha or Cheryl or y'all the one, can y'all hear us?
So
Ron said his anger kicked him out.
no, but it's not anger though. See, it's not
It's
anger.
pain.
It's pain, man. Listen, listen. It will turn to anger when I'm telling you. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm hurting, but you're telling me that I'm not hurting.
Okay.
I'm telling you why I'm hurting, but you're telling me that I'm making it up or it's not real. But it is real. It's a reality. And this is what it makes it appear as though it's anger or complaint. Living in America, this is what we're saying here is not anything that we had not said when we lived in America. In fact, it's to the exponential power because it's more than us that's speaking the same thing. They're saying the same thing with the same passion, with the same hurt, with the same pain. But when you don't have the outlet, the proper outlet, and you're not being heard. And now, when I say be heard, I'm not talking about just sitting there listening to them. I'm talking about freedom, justice, and equality. This is the things that I'm talking about. So the brother's not. It's not anger, man. It's not anger. It's the reality. It's true. It's the truth. It's the truth. So the passion, is there. It's gonna be there. So we lost him. Can we get him back?
I text him to. He's seen it, so his Wi-Fi should be coming back on.
Okay.
Here he is.
Okay, he's back. Okay, let's get him back. I think. Okay.
He's right there.
I don't know if I can do it from here. Let's see. Hold on 1 second, family. Let's see. Hold on. All right, here we go. Okay,
Y'all
good.
can't hear me.
Got him back.
I apologize. Oh,
With
and
the
for Ron,
volume.
that wasn't anger. That was
The
passion.
volume.
That's what you
Okay.
that's what you call passion, Ron. That's all it was. It's not anger. I don't have a reason to be angry. I'm living in a place where I'm legitimately rich. I'm retired. Like for real. I don't have to go to work every day. I don't have to do nothing. I'm retired from the Boeing company and the United States Army. It's not anger. It's passion. And we are some passionate children from over there. That's why South Africa got free on the cool. As far as they is, they heard our chant from across the water. Like for real, we always yeah. And I don't be angry. I'm not angry. I actually love America for real. She the greatest country on the planet for real. She just don't treat her children right. That's it. You got homeless veterans. See, I'm not a black man for status. I'm a veteran. Voting status. So I really don't deal with black issues like that. That's just part of the story a lot of people don't tell us about. They don't tell us about the divisions in America. But as far as my wife, Adela, as you asked me, and I'm gonna get to that so I can, clear y'all quick. And hmm, my wife feels good about being here because I am a happy man being here. I'm so happy. Every day I wake up smiling. I walk outside, what I'm saying? We experiencing things that we never experienced before, like a housekeeper. I never call her a house girl. Like a housekeeper. She's so dope. She cool. We exchange how to cook different stuff. And, it's beautiful. My children are enjoying it. Like, I got some things I got to work on. That's why I'm coughing, because I'm working on it. I'm quitting 100%. I'm quitting for real. Yeah, I'm quitting, Adela. I'm quitting. I am. I'm quitting smoking them cigarettes because I'm in Africa. I ain't no need no more. I'm not stressed. I used to smoke reefer every day. I hadn't even thought about it then. When I tell you, if we want any form of rehabilitation, I really think we need to get out the crap pot of America because it might be good. I encourage Africans, go to America, go get that money. Black man, go get that money. But don't forget, this is America. This is America, baby, for real. You throw a snake off the ark in a pool full of sharks, they'll take it. For real, that's America. It's rough. It's beautiful too, but it's rough. And we don't like each other. The community that y'all have around here, we really don't like each other. I don't like niggas neither. For real, I'm scared of them. They will shoot you. They will kill you. You can't pay me to go in certain areas now that I've had children. But I walk all over Macona Beach. I'd have been all in the back of places. What you do, bro? You come to me with a machete. I'ma beat the life out you. Pay the police 1,500 bob and get off real quick.
Okay,
That's
okay,
the
no,
world
no,
we
no,
live in.
no, 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 no. It's-
Oh yeah, you're right. But I mean,
You're not bringing the
it's
crazy
just
Americans in that Neali. I mean, yeah, Neali.
nah,
Listen,
nah.
I
You
want to
know what I
ask you a
mean, though.
question
It's
real
not that
quick.
serious.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question real quick. There's a lot of people
Hmm.
now. I told you about our event that we're having next month in
Right. I'll be
here
there.
in Nairobi on the 24th. And a
Hmm.
lot of people are coming, and a lot of people that are already here. This is the opportunity for us to share our experiences, share what we're
Yeah.
doing here on the country, share networking, all that kind of stuff. Can you share? Will you and your family be there? And two, because
Yeah.
I
We
know
are.
people want to meet you, will you be willing to come and just share some of your beautiful
Yeah.
experiences?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm more than just cursing y'all and what you'll perceive as anger. I'm actually a skilled person. I do iron work. I'm a blacksmith. I built aircraft for a long time, and I was in the army, so I do got a rough edge around me. But just like I have to respect cultures, people have to respect me because that's culturally who I am, right? So I'm a animated kind of guy, and yeah, I'd be willing to do that. I'll be up there. I'm definitely gonna be in Nairobi for real, cause I want some French fries for real. That's a Chipotle or something. I know it's a Chipotle up there. I think I'm moving to Nairobi one day, you know. But yeah, so I'll be there. I'm so sorry.
Definitely. I mean, Mombasa is the perfect landing place, especially when you're coming through um, that American PTSD cycle and you need to just
Oh man,
relax and release and get some of that fresh
yeah,
air and see that Indian African Ocean and just being around peaceful
yeah,
people.
chill,
Mombasa is the place to come to for the
super
landing.
chill,
But
Super chill.
When you come to Nairobi, once you come next month, you're gonna be hitting me up. Let's get the relocation services. I need a
I
place
was
there.
I was talking to this girl and Mika today. We was going to get some more appliances and a washing machine and some more stuff that we hadn't been able to get since we've been there. And she was like, "You need to be in Nairobi." I said, "Why you said it?" She said, "You got that American. It's a thing. Like you like you're gonna figure out a solution to every problem that come your way." I'm like, "Yeah, cause it's some bullshit. I know that the way my words come off sound crazy, but like for real, like how you can't, take my Amex card like right now." She said, "I don't have the proper. It's the terminal that they use, right?" And I'm trying to use my American Express, and I'm like, "It's the blue one." You feel me? I know it worked. She said, "Maybe your card." I said, "Nah, baby, it's the machine. You might need to check that." Yeah, we good out here. I swear to God, we living. Shit, credit gang in the house, and and she said, You should be in Nairobi. I could see you in Nairobi. You are something different. Mombasa is not ready for you." I said, "Ma'am, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You're just talking to me. It's one on one, right? And I'm gonna be animated because I don't care. I'm gonna have fun. I've came through too much not to be truly who I am. I don't have to code switch anymore. I don't have to do none of that no more. So I can be unapologetically myself now. I don't care who like it or don't like it. You know why? Pay for it. That's the way Africa make you feel. Like for real. And I love not Africa, Kenya. And I love Kenya. I'm gonna get me one of them little Kenya things. One of them, everybody got them. Everybody brand new Kenya. I'm gonna get one for real. That's why I'm gonna get an Apple Watch band though, because I need the bougie one. And honestly, let me speak to something else too, Adela. Culture shock. If you turn your nose up at people, don't come here. Mm-mm, mm-mm, don't come. If you turn your nose up at people, don't come. If you got an open mind and you ready to eat some barbecue with some nasty barbecue sauce, oh, this the place for you. Cause it'll give you something to do. You already know we got the manufactured barbecue sauce.
You made me yell it outside in these people's yard. What? No, no, come to
Man, that barbecue
Nairobi. I
sauce,
had
man.
some bomb barbecue, real barbecue sauce. Yes, real
Mm.
I'm telling you, you wait, you
I'll
wait.
be
When
there in
you
a
come
bit. Don't
next
worry.
month, we're gonna spend
No
some time.
worries.
You
No
wait.
worries. No worries. And
So
that's why our
we're hitting
time
that
in
that
Mombasa
time
is
period. Do
everything.
anybody have any questions for Brother Andre, real quick? While we still got a good 20 minutes, 10 minutes to close it out.
And for
I
all my old
all
folks out
love
there, I
Brother Andre.
love y'all. If I burnt your ears, I apologize. I'm sorry, not sorry. I love you though, not really, but we good. It's an amazing trek. Whenever you sacrifice everything to move your family 9,000 miles away, like this ain't just. I'm not one of these Santa Claus dudes out here with these young Kenyan girls. I'm over here with my wife, my children. We got insurance. We got everything. We some square. I've never been this legal in my life. Really. Like for real. Trust. Like for real. I love Kenya, man. I swear.
You is
I
crazy. You
promise.
is so
Root 2 come
crazy.
out here, I lock step on
Would you
them. Right?
recommend Kenya for the diaspora? For your homies that want to come, your family members that want to come? And so far you've only been to Mombasa, but do you recommend
Hmm.
coming to Kenya for the diaspora?
Well, I've been to Zambia. I've been to a couple countries. I don't recommend Kenya to single women. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. If you got single with children, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm serious. Get your man. Get your man. They will take advantage of you, man. And like for real, this is a patriarchal society. It ain't no way. It is what it is. I know that the West probably got wait, girl. I think that they don't want to hear that shit. Cause just like when I get angry, and he said, brother, remember. I had to back my stupid behind down and say, he won't even get mad with me. Imagine you trying that. It ain't gonna work. I swear. if you are what they call quote unquote a Pookie and Ray Ray, like if you like the way I talk, and if you really like that in real life, and it's not just an expression, but if you really project shout it, don't come. Mm-mm. I really think this is a place where if you got some money, if you got can get a hold to some money, like you got your little T-Mobile job, you know, you can work all day and you know, however it go. I really feel like a handful of my friends could deal with this. I don't think they could deal with it in the long term because this place will actually make you exercise patience. And regardless of how I look, again, I'm a very patient brother, man. I'm like one of the most patient people you ever could meet. You know, I just like to prepare and be precautious because I got a wife, but who else? If you're a college graduate with a skill and an entrepreneur, yeah, come on in here, man. It's a blank canvas. All I can think about is running a trash service around Mombasa because I know it's a need. I'm like, yo, I got trash, but I smell trash in the air all the time. people, people are burning. Y'all just ate these sweet mangoes. Thank good. Well, that's about it. I don't know. Single mothers, get your man before you come. Please. Please. Go get you
I
one of them
think
homeless
single
veterans.
moms can could be in Nairobi. Single moms will work in Nairobi because Nairobi is. I think they could. There's a lot of single moms that's here already. But the thing
Good,
is,
good,
you
good.
need to have some kind of income coming in. If you working from home, you can make that happen. If you and you got to be a confident single mom. You can't be kind of airheadish
Okay.
or trying to figure life out. But if you got something going on for you and you got your own working from home, or you have an entrepreneur mind and you already have everything set, just not the typical single mom looking for.
Come on.
That's
Come
the
on,
one. That's the one I'm thinking about. The one with the baby on the hip, trying to figure out life. Don't come over here for a refuge. Because Africa is not a refuge. Africa is prepaid. You pay as you go. Like period. Like for real. It's just like MPesa. You got to put that on. Matter of fact, they'll let you use and say, okay, you need more data. You just need more. I'm serious. It's dope, bro. I love it. I absolutely love it. I never felt the feeling like this before. Even going to Zambia. Zambia was like, all right. I got a farm in Zambia, y'all. If y'all don't know, I got Genesis Farm. This is Zambia. Me and James Muhammad. He run a Mwanza. Mwanza. We run a farm in Zambia. And that's why I was headed first. But I'm not working for them. Excuse me, man. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm sorry.
Te- what- what's the fucking team name? I can't remember her
What are
name.
you talking about?
This
Zanat.
Zanat. Lord have mercy. Have her make you some ginger tea, some ginger juice, something.
Oh yeah, my old lady got me coming
I
up
hear
now.
your lungs is echoing. You
Yes.
need some ginger.
Yeah, I know. I recently quit and I ate this mango and I think I might be allergic to mango or something. I never felt this before, but I get an itching in my throat when I eat mango. But I ain't tripping. It's too sweet to let go. You know, it's like a Coca-Cola. You know, why would you quit if she's giving you acid? You just gotta keep going. I'm American as apple pie. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
I just
hey,
let me just say something real quick. I don't mean to cut you, but I'm just looking at the
mhm.
comments. Listen, we gotta be respectful, okay? I'm seeing a lot of sly, slick comments, and come on, man, we can't do that. You
It's
know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Don't worry about it.
And
Fuck them. They'll be okay. I'm
it, it
here. They not.
I'm a,
Enjoy
it
life.
just it just takes me somewhere different, and I'm not trying to really
No,
do
don't
that.
let it
But
take you nowhere.
we
I don't
say in the
choose to be them.
beginning, make sure that the comments are respectful, and everyone has an opinion. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's good. But if you don't agree, you just don't agree. But
Yeah,
don't
it's
let's
okay.
not be
Cool.
disrespectful in our comments.
For one, I fought for this country of America. Believe that. I got a purple heart for America. So before I America bash and before I get judged on who I am, I'm a college graduate from America. I am free. It feels good to be here. So if you take anything or the way I say anything in a disrespectful fashion, grow up. America rougher than me, for real. Just grow up. And I love you. I'm sorry. I don't really, but I'm gonna say I do. You dig? So hey, throw a steak off the ark in a pool full of sharks, they'll take it. That's America. You dig? And that's what we talking about. You know what I mean?
All right, that's good.
Don't care.
Oh my God.
Look,
Tired of
brother,
old
listen, you
people.
know what, man? You know, we love you dearly. You and your whole family, man. I love
Yeah, I'm the
the
worst.
realness. I love the
Yeah,
authenticity, and you speak
From the heart.
from the heart and you speak
yeah.
whereas many people may want to say, but they may not have the courage to say, or may not even know how to articulate. So
I don't wear
we're
rose
grateful
colored
for you. We
lenses. That's
appreciate
all.
you and your family, brother. We really do. And man, glad to have you here on the continent. And we look forward to seeing you and your family in Nairobi, inshallah, God willing. And you did more. Listen, brother, you did more in the few weeks you've been there than I did when I was there for several months. I ain't been through or walking through everywhere in Mombasa.
We couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
We couldn't breathe. We were
Hey,
melting on the
shout out.
streets.
Hey, and one thing for sure, if I Justin, if I walk with the ancestors because my lungs are shot, believe it or not, I walk in peace. Cause I have peace now. I probably went to hell if I would have did that in America, for real. Cause I started hating my family when I was there, you know. So shout out to you. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? And when I say the single mothers, I was really thinking about the ones that I know. I'm not disrespecting nobody that's a single mother. My mama was one. I came out the womb of a beautiful teen. You know what I mean? So I don't disrespect them, but I understand the 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 circumstances that they have to really trudge through to raise us. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah. Yeah, my man shot all these dust stands Mombasa, like for real. It ain't the prettiest air around here now. That's what I mean. We ain't shitting on Kenya. Like,
Mombasa gets your allergies up, especially with the tuk tuks. He was
right.
messed up all the time. 'Cause by the
Woo.
time he would hang up, he start gagging. So listen, they can say what they want. They don't understand that Mombasa dry, heat, and sand.
What? Man. But it's cool though. Big love to him.
Go ahead, you do
Big love.
the timeout.
No, we want thank you one time. Well, so
He done timed out the poor
And I
brother.
might have
yeah, man,
asthma.
You don't put somebody
I
in
probably peaked
timeout.
up on
I can't
asthma.
do it because it's going to cause me to really be
He said no one's allergic to mangoes.
we have our own experiences, we have our own understanding of our experience. So it's not
Exactly. Shut the
necessary
fuck
for us
up.
to come sideways. You know,
Come on,
um,
somebody
we about respect. We want to be respectful. We may not agree,
yeah.
but we can agree to disagree, whatever the case may be. So I just don't. I have to. I can't go with the sly comments, man. I can't do that.
Yeah,
We try to keep positive energy. We try to keep the positive vibe. Try to keep it, and you can't do that. So anyway,
yeah, we did go on mute because he was putting somebody on timeout. I guess that part was missing.
I'm sorry.
So
I had to have
they
somebody
go
to time out,
timeout now,
man.
but they
Right.
fine. And so
Yep.
thank you, Andre, and we look forward to seeing you next month and your family. I'm going to send you
For
some
sure.
information regarding that event and really nice
Hey
places to
Dre, I
stay that
know
we
Big
have
Street.
blocked
I
off for that
can't
event as
follow
well.
you.
So we
Yeah.
want to thank you.
Look.
Stop it. He came right back.
Look, I saw
Okay.
somebody
So
say
we
they
want to
know their
thank
own
you and
neighborhoods. I got happy. I appreciate y'all, man. I don't know if y'all.
okay. And and so again, everyone, we want to just reiterate what we got going on. I thought you did it already.
No. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work, brother. Salute to you, brother. Thank you for your time, man. We appreciate it. We'll follow with you behind the scenes. Give our regards to your family for us, brother. And again, we'll see you hopefully relatively soon. Take them off. Good.
Okay, everyone. We just wanted
Hold on.
to
Hold on. I don't know how to do it. Oh, he's on. All right.
Okay. We don't know what we
We
doing.
don't know what we're doing. We're trying to
We're
work
still
it
trying to
out.
figure it
Trying to
out.
figure it out.
We hope you enjoyed that. Our guests. Again, that was our first customer here in Kenya. But thanks to you guys, we got plenty more that will be sharing their stories soon. Um, again, Dealers Relocation Services. You guys want to come? I want to help. And now we have the connections here in Nairobi to make it an easy transition. But we still have our services going on in Mombasa as well. So if you guys are looking to come to Kenya, even if it's just to visit, hit us up at a Dealers Relocation Services.
Somebody asked real quickly earlier on. I think our sister Liz asked about the shirt, the number 196,940,000 square miles, which is the total square mileage of the actual planet Earth, and it's a representation of our mind that we will be able to explore. Maybe not physically, not possible, all 196,940,000 square miles, but we as Black people, wherever we might be, across the diaspora or the continent, wherever we are the original people. No matter where we are, we're gonna find each other. Every inch and corner of the earth, you'll find we the original people. And so that's what this number pretty much represents in a nutshell. So
I just want to answer one person's thing. Now that's the word coming as a single woman. I'm concerned when it comes to Kenya because what is happening to women in Airbnbs? I don't have a male to bring with me. And that's one of the reasons why we created a Dealers Relocation Services. We are putting our people in places that we have been, that we have vetted, or have been referred to us from other diasporas as A1 places. Even if you're coming just for a short-term visit, reach out to me. I wouldn't recommend. We bumped our heads when we first got here. We got scammed twice. So because of that was an eye awakener. Well, I woke
I
whatever.
open it.
Eye opener. Thank you. That was an eye opener. And so we only use places that we vet and that we know is a secure place. So we will recommend single women, seniors, grandpops, whatever, families. We are looking for that type of location. We have I like to call a senior person coming over next month. And so looking for a particular Airbnb for her, we're looking for a place that's that has an elevator, place that might be very well lit, a lot of people, place that's easy to get to. You don't have to do a lot of walking. And as well as just making sure that everything that she needs will be available at her Airbnb. And she's coming, she's a solo mama. There's a lot of solo women coming in the next few months. So don't be afraid.
And if I may add, the responsibility. So speaking from as a Black male and a Black man, the responsibility doesn't change coming to the continent, coming to Africa. We have a responsibility for the safety and well-being of our women. This is why it's important for us to be a community, to know that we are, excuse me, a community, to be able to avail ourselves. We have these WhatsApp Black expat groups. It's good that we have information, but it's also to know, hey, look, I'm here, I'm present, I'm here. I'm single mother, I'm an elderly woman or man or whatever, or I have children, and we can have eyes, man, and we can be able to, you know, rely on if necessary need be. I know when we were in Rwanda, I'll never forget where there was this older lady, and she
You're gonna scare them.
no, it wasn't nothing bad that happened to her, but she had not too long been there,
Yeah.
and long story short, she passed away.
And nobody knew. She didn't
Nobody
reach out to
knew.
nobody in the
And it just
diaspora.
happened. Someone happened to hear it, and I couldn't think like, man, her family, and who's going to rally around? How they going to take? Nobody. So these things are real. This is
Right.
real. So we have to be able to know that we have a network, a community of persons and individuals. That if something happened to you, I say, hey, you know what? I can call your family back home, or if you need assistance or help, and we're not going to take advantage of one another, but we're just going to know that we're here for one another.
Right.
And this is important. It's very important.
Right. This exodus is real. A lot of you are trying to come. We have to build that family. We have to build that network. My mom passed away in Rwanda. She passed away in Africa.
Mhm.
She's never been more happier in her life. She had friendships. She was safe. She walked around outside to stores to by herself. She was free, and her dream came true. So I please don't be afraid.
Please
Don't
don't.
don't think twice about reaching for your dreams. If this is what you want to do, if you want to come to Africa, just do it carefully. Do it right. If you don't come through the relocation services, it's fine. Still hit us up and just say, "Hey, I am coming," so that we know that you're here. And maybe even let us know where you're staying at. So if anything was to happen, somebody will at least know your whereabouts.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe you got asthma and lost your breath or something, and
Anything.
anything. You just want to make sure that somebody knows you're there. And that's what family is for.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to establish.
Right.
So we're not hating on America. We're American, unfortunately, whatever. We ain't hating on America. We ain't hating on Africa. We are happy. We're at peace. Nairobi is amazing. I love, 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 love this place. I love this place. I'm
Hey,
so excited about
did she
tomorrow.
tell you that she loves this place?
I gotta let you know. Gotta let you know. This is a good choice. While you're making your choices, Africa has 54 countries. A lot of times y'all hit me up. Do you think Nairobi is a good choice?
Come
It's a good choice, yo. Because you was just a 3 minute, 30 minutes.
Ron,
It's a good choice.
hey, Ron, boy, you in the hot seat, brother.
All right, so
But you, okay. Here we
thank you
go.
all so much.
Thank you so much.
We had a great time. It looks like y'all did too. Y'all said this was a fire one.
We're glad.
It's probably going to be flagged. We probably can't monetize off of it.
It's okay.
But it was a good conversation for sure.
Right. That was the
For
most
sure.
important part, to be able to have this dialogue,
Yes.
this support. So it don't matter.
Yes.
It's all good. It's all
Thank
good.
you. And please, all those that sent the financial blessings last week, it has y'all listen, y'all keep us afloat. Y'all keep us going. Y'all keep us pushing, motivated. We support all the love for sure. And again, even surprisingly, the locals, they be hitting the MPesa. I wake up in the morning, I said, wow, look, we got donations. Listen, Kenyans got money. And they support. They support. We feel so honored and so blessed.
Very humble. Very grateful.
Very grateful.
Very, very good.
Thank you guys so much. We're still going through this transition, so maybe the next time you see us, I'm gonna be even more excited again.
Can that even happen? Is that even possible?
I'm gonna be more excited again because we'll be in our new place, God willing, and it's
Inshallah.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen, last thing, really last thing. Can't not close out with just acknowledging. We ain't got to say no names, but listen, we have the benefactors of what I just previously said about individuals who are here and have been here and have genuinely and sincerely been aiding and assisting us. I'm not talking about no money or nothing like that. I'm talking about making sure that our transition is a beautiful
Yeah.
transition. And I'm telling you that that means the entire world to us.
And they came from this channel and they welcomed us and made us feel like family to the point where I'm like, what?
Yeah.
We never experienced this kind of love
Yeah.
and peace. This whole YouTube thing is new for us, but it's an amazing journey.
Yeah.
So I am grateful,
Very, very grateful.
very grateful
Very grateful. Very grateful.
for all those that has helped us every step of the way since we've been here in Kenya. We've been surviving because of you. Thank you, PT, for that super sticker.
Greatly appreciate
Greatly appreciate it.
it. Indeed.
I'm going to eat dinner tonight.
That's crazy. Some chips.
I'm going to eat dinner tonight.
But okay, family. So listen, enjoy the rest of your day. Those in America, y'all got a whole day ahead of you. Enjoy it to the fullest. Those of us over here, have a good evening, restful sleep. Pray that you see another day. And God willing, next week, we'll be back at it. All right. Peace and blessings.